Hey guys, this is Bunny. I just wanted to pop on real quick and do a book haul. I haven't done one in a while, and I've got quite a few books in since the last time I did one, so I thought we'd do that real quick. First books I'll show you, I guess, will be the purchases that I've done since the last book haul. I bought books 2 and 3 of the Spiderwick Chronicles. I had the rest of them. I did not have 2 and 3, so I bought those so I could read the whole series, which I read in January. And then I was missing book 1 from Beyond Spiderwick, so I bought that, which also completed the series, and I started reading it on book 2 of this. And then for Valentine's Day, my husband took me out of town, and on the way to where we were going to eat lunch at, we stopped at a bookstore because he is the perfect husband. And I got a couple of books. I can't believe I had permission to get whatever I wanted, and I couldn't really find anything I wanted. So I did pick up a couple. I got book 1 in the Dresden Files series. This has been on my wish list for a really long time, but I've wanted to read the series for a long time, so I went ahead and picked up book 1 to see if I liked it. And I picked up Clockwork Angel because I have the first 3 of the Mortal Instruments. I forgot them in paperback, and I didn't want to buy hardbacks for the other books. I wanted them all in the same format, so I waited for this to come out in paperback. So I picked that up, and I'll pick City of Fallen Angels up whenever it comes out on paperback. I don't think it's out yet. On the way out of Barnes & Noble, they had a bunch of books on the bargain tables. I picked up the original Sherlock Holmes. This even has the illustrations in it that was ran in the original stories, which I just think is awesome. So that was pretty good. It says it contains all 356 original illustrations. So that was a good deal. I think it was like maybe $6 or $7. It wasn't very much. I also picked up H.P. Lovecraft, which I've got 3 or 4 of his books already. So I've probably already got the stories that were in this book. But I love Lovecraft, and I do not have Lovecraft in a hardback. So I grabbed this one too, and I think it was only like $7. I had picked up, they had a big old fatty of Edgar Allan Poe, but I ended up putting it back down because I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money, and I found this. It is A Whisper of Blood, a collection of modern vampire stories. So, and it's a big fatty, so that'll take me a little while to read. But it looked good. I like the cover. So that was the purchases. That's everything I've purchased. And then for review over the last couple of weeks, I received excerpts from The Everyday Unknown, which I believe this is a horror book. It's huge. You know, it looks big and fat, but if you look at the number of pages, it's only got like 500 and something pages in it. So I don't know, 524. So I don't know why it looks that huge. It just looks huge to me. But I don't know. It sounds pretty good. And then I got Eden's Root. And The Gift Giver, which is signed. And this one sounds really good, and I know it's going to make me cry. So I want to read it, but I don't want to read it because I don't like to cry. I don't think these other 2 were signed. No, the other 2 were not signed. And then I got some gift books and racks since the last time that I did a book haul. The first one I got, RJ from RJ Does Books had a giveaway, and it was if you win, you get to pick the book of your choice. I did not win, but my friend Casey did, and since she has so many books on her TBR, and she couldn't think of anything she wanted, she asked him if she could pick a book for me instead, and he would send it to me. And he let her do that, so she went to my wish list, and they got me The Space Between, which I love the cover. This is probably going to be one of my favorite covers of, I guess, 2012, since I got it in 2012, but the book actually came out in 2011. Isn't it pretty? Love it! So thank you, Casey, and thank you, RJ, for my gorgeous book. And then Casey also sent Graveminder by Melissa Marr. I already read it. I read it, I think, the day after I got it. And I read it in a day. It's a great, great story. So pick that up if you haven't read it yet. And I like this cover. It just came out in paperback, and the paperback's cover is not that good. I don't know why they changed it. This cover is awesome compared to what it looks like now. It's like hot pink and neon blue or something. It's weird. This cover is so much better. But anyway, pick this up if you haven't read it yet, because I did read it and it's really good. And then I got Fairy Bad Day, which I just think is the cutest. Like, how funny is that? Anyway, this is cute. I want to read it. My TBR for what I want to read is getting huge. I might, I'm just toying with the idea of stopping accepting review books for a while, just because it's getting to where I have so many review books to read backed up that I feel guilty when I read something that I want to read because I have so much other stuff I'm supposed to read, if that makes any sense. So I don't know. I'll have to figure something out. And then Casey sent me her Fearful Symmetry. She wants to read it, but she doesn't like scary stuff, so she wants me to read it and see if it's scary and tell her if it's scary or not. Love. I told her to buy anything she wanted to read, but she thought was scary. She was more than welcome to send to me, so I'll give this a read. I don't know. It doesn't sound scary to me, and it's written by the same chick that wrote Time Traveler's Wife, which is like a crime movie and cry book, so I'm assuming this is not going to be scary. That it's about twins and that twin stuff they do, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got since my last book haul. What is that? 15 books. But anyway, so yeah, see you next time. Thanks for watching.